Hi, it's Colin, obviously. And I have to ask this question. Am I okay? Well, in short, guess the answer is I'm mixed, per se. I've been having a Jesus Christ, this light, a really hard time in regards to some personal struggles I've been going through. I won't be going through all of the personal struggles because they are personal, but it has been affecting my mental health severely. You hear me talking about this all the time. I made, I don't know what, like 3 videos at this point about my mental health. But in all honesty, this is pretty much the one that I want to connect deeper with most of you guys. Because I understand how it feels to feel like lost within yourself. For starters, I have been working on this YouTube channel for almost 3 years at this point. I'm super happy with how it's turning out. You guys seem to like watching my stuff. I do appreciate checking me out. So that's fine and dandy. Social life isn't that bad. But it's with discussing who I really want to be that I sort of just get lost. I'm not going to go into the deep specifics because it's not something I'm particularly interested in doing. But I wanted to talk about something that was on my mind that has been bothering me for well over almost a year and a half at this point. I'm lonely. Now, yes, I have friends. Obviously, I have friends. I talk about them a lot. You see videos with me, with them and me together, and they're an important and integral part of my life. I am talking about just being alone, being just sort of felt like you're not wanted. While I had my friends, I also had my rivals. I went through a bit of bullying, actually, very recently. I was harassed with a bunch of humiliatingly racist comments based on my ethnicity. I was teased by guys because I don't want to get age restricted. I won't say what these guys were doing, but I was teased by guys who decided what my uh what gender I was attracted to put it in PG terms. I've been gaslit several hundred times. And I've just been kind of everyone's unanimous punching bag. And I got tired of it really fast. Look, this is nothing new. I'm gonna laugh about it because it's nothing new. You hear people talk about this all the time. I get all this beat up. But I'm saying it because I want to connect with you guys. You guys are important to me. All of you are important to me. Everyone who watches my videos and leaves a nice comment every once in a while, and all my friends from my personal life, my family, they have all made sure I was okay, but then there's this part of me that you don't really get to see often, the real human and vulnerable side of everything. We live in a generation where every single possible negative outcome is just in regards to how people expect you to act. It's disgusting. It sucks. It's humiliating. But they just kind of expect you to live with it. But I didn't. I didn't live with it. This is not who I am. This is who I don't want to be. The life I don't want to live. I don't want to live in misery. I don't want to live in sorrow just because I want to please somebody who wants me to pretend I'm something I'm not. Again, you hear this all the time, but this is something that's been eating at me for a long time. For almost an entire year, 8 months. I have had this feeding at me. Eating at me, not feeding at me. You know what I mean. And it caused me to kind of lose an emotional core of myself. And I sort of just became monotone and sort of lost. And that's sort of where I'm at right now, actually. But the thing that always keeps me going, the thing that stops me from completely becoming somebody that I don't want to be, are the people who surround me and do good stuff for me. My family, my parents, my wonderful parents, my brother, my closest of friends, my 2 best friends, one of which you have seen on YouTube, and then a lot of other closer friends. Well, you've seen the other one as well. You've seen both of them, but like they haven't really made a formal video with me yet. And all of you guys, every nice comment you send to me means the world to me. It really does. I know that sounds like I'm kind of milking you guys for sympathy, but I'm really not trying to. If that's the vibe you're getting, I sincerely apologize. I just really want you to know that I appreciate it every single time when you do. I don't want to be that person that flexes popularity, because that's just not what I want to be. I don't want to be that douchey. It's not what I want in my life. It's not healthy. It's rather disgusting and just inhumane. I get why, but it's just not for me, and I don't think I will ever fall down that rabbit hole. I've lost a lot of things too in life. I've lost a lot of people that I thought I could trust because they turned on me and they severely gaslit me and made me look like an idiot. And made me the butt of their jokes, or they simultaneously humiliated me and made a mockery of who I stood for as a person, or turned me into something I wasn't, or better yet, they just plain pushed me to a limit that I never thought I would go to. I'm not going to say what it is, but I really, really, really didn't want to go to that place, and I was there for significant amounts of days, and it sucked. It tore me to shreds. It's really difficult to talk about this stuff because I'm severely watering it down for a broader audience. I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from and what I really want to express. I'm not a great person. I cannot argue with that. I am not a great human being. I am very flawed. I am very foolish. But I'm human. Everyone is flawed and foolish. I am okay with being weird. I am okay with being seen as a nerd or a geek. I can embrace that. What I am not okay with is being forced to be somebody I'm not, or to be pushed so severely into something that I don't want to do, or to completely turn into an animal against my will. My teenage years have been some of the hardest years of my life. Just after I turned 13, a few months later, was the stupid pandemic. When I was in 9th grade, I had a very unhealthy relationship with someone. And then finally, 10th grade is when I felt at possibly the lowest I could ever feel. Ever. But what kept me from breaking was making videos. I really mean that. I started making videos when I was 14 years old, when I was in 8th grade, when all I had was a computer and a sense of mind, and I started making videos because I felt like it. I didn't have an ulterior motive. Nobody told me to start making videos. I just did. I made videos and I sent them to 10 friends through email. 10 friends through email. That is what I did. That was always what it was going to be until I thought about it and decided I'm going to start posting them on YouTube. Which is probably the best decision I have ever made in my entire life, because I've gotten a lot of good feeling from doing that. Whether it's my web series or my face videos, as I call them, my personal one-on-ones with you guys, or my vlogs, or my shorts. I love making videos. I've made over 300 of them at this point. I'm very happy to be doing it. I'm very happy to have built sort of a following. That's what kept me stable. That's what kept me stable. Through all the teasing, through all the mocking, through all the bullying, through all the harassment, through all the gaslighting, I consistently had one friend, and it was YouTube. My friends outside of YouTube are great people. They keep me stable as well. they save my life. If I hear that I make one of them happy, makes my day. If I hear a compliment, makes my day. If I hear anything nice, it makes my day, because that really is my goal. I want to make people happy. I want to entertain. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people happy. I want people to care about me as much as I care about them. I care about everyone's well-being. Even if you are probably the worst person on planet Earth, I will still care and feel sorry for you, because you are human and humans make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, non-binary, transgender, queer, gay, lesbian. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as you're human, you will make mistakes, and I will be there to try to make you feel better. YouTube helped me embrace that, which is why it is one consistent friend that will be in my life for a very long, long time. With that, I thought of something. Instead of going on tangents like this on my movie focus channel, I'm going to be making a personal channel under my name, Colin Silber, and it would be videos like this where I kind of talk to you in this very awkward position where I'm just lying down like a model for Vogue. Sorry, all you Vogue models out there, if I offended you. But I want to reach out to you guys and make you feel good. And I will, on that channel, plan to tell stories about my life in a personal manner, and also show the good aspects of my life, obviously, as you see in vlogs where I go to Disneyland and I make videos of me on rides, like the Splash Mountain video, which, to my surprise, did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. Shameless plug, by the way. Had to throw that in there. So I'll be doing that hopefully soon. I'll start a new account. I'll create something to reach to a broader audience, and hopefully get something good out of it. So, to the answer if I'm okay, sort of. There's ups and downs. None of them far outweigh each other, per se. But I know for a fact that these flaws within us, these scars within us, make us who we are. And I hope that as I reach into my later teens and eventually adulthood, into my 20s, into my 30s, in my 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, I will see how that affects the broader world, and I will embrace it. Okay, so that took a long time. I'm happy that I got it off my chest. I know I took 20 minutes of your time, but I hope that I at least reached out to some of you in the crowd. Know that I care about each and every one of you who goes through a struggle, as well as those who want friends and care about others. And that's just the real beauty of life. So thank you for tuning into this. I appreciate all the effort you guys have done to make me feel better. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.